way. I was losing moms on my team that didn't want to be away from their families either. And so I
Hmm.
wanted to come up with a way to build my business online so that other moms can do it that way too, you know?
Hmm. Okay. So let me see here because what is your what was your primary again? Which company?
Vima.
Okay, your Viva. That's right. Okay. And so what have you what did you come up with? Where are you? What is that message now? It's let's give me give me three different topics of really how you're going to communicate to those moms because you really just started to say it. Is that because I know that you do health and fitness? You've got a lot of really cool stuff on your blog for that group. But are you targeting that group specifically of how you can solve that problem for them?
Well, I have that one tab up there that says work at home
Hmm.
because I want to be able to show people how they can work at home. But my serious passion is health and fitness. Like
Yeah.
I'm a holistic health coach, I'm a fitness instructor. I mean, that is like my passion.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So,
let's talk about your brand then, because so now you have options for that group. Do you feel right now, just the way at least you're even being portrayed, that it shares that?
well, if you look at my blog, I think it looks pretty health and
Hmm.
fitnessy.
Yep. So
I mean, I like it. I
mhm.
just don't know how to actually make money off of it.
Okay, this is perfect that you just said that because that's why we have to talk to this group or all like multiple groups, but you have to give them solutions opposed to just information. See, this is what happens to a lot of people, especially in the online industry. They're sharing their passion, they're sharing who they are. But like, it's not really making me money because I'm not calling anyone to action, and you're not talking to a specific group.
Right.
Okay, because right now you've got great content, but we need to now start getting these people to take action on the content you're offering. Does that make sense?
Right. So call to action.
Yeah. So now, I mean, maybe for you, it could also, sometimes for people, it's not necessarily about finding their brand, because I really think that you have a total good understanding of, who you are, what you're offering. So what I want you to do then, Tracy, is you're going to go into week 4, and it's really about the content structure. Okay. Because in all videos, especially if you are pretty established, you get what you are, you kind of know who you are, you feel good about yourself, it comes down to these very simple rules. And all your calls, all your videos have to have a call to action unless you're just giving content. So what I always say, you typically give, one piece of fun for 3 pieces of content in direct in the call to action. So that means you might have one that talks about the, food, and then the next one is talking specifically to a customer. Like, okay, ladies, today I'm going to show you how to get really fit, fit and healthy, and this is what I'm doing. Say so, and always. So below, make sure that you're clicking my link below, because I've got a really great program that'll help you do that, right? Or send them somewhere all the time. If your videos, you have amazing videos. I learned this the hard way. I have thousands of videos, and my call to action sucked. I'm like, man, everyone loves me. Why the heck are they taking action? Because I wasn't telling them to do something. People want to be told what to do, always. They always want to be told that you've got a solution for them. They might enjoy your video, but they're like, wow, how do I find that? So certainly we want to provoke thought that they're like, wow, what does she have? But you've got to give it to them. Are you doing that yet?
No.
Okay. So you could probably make some really tight adjustments for that, and really give some just direct calls to action. Like, for instance, if you have video, remember, all videos have to have that link. I think I mentioned this last week. All your videos have to have a clickable link at always in all of your video. You have to have in the beginning of your description, you have to make sure that you have, let me see if I have it. I'll pull one up here. You want to make sure that you have your link in the description point. I did it on the Marketing Mondays call. Is you want to have your link always on the description immediately following every video. All right, and let me show you what I mean by that. I'm just going to go to one of ours here in this. Uh, okay. let's see, this is the branding one that I just started. So, all right, so right here. Hey everyone, it's a jeez, I make myself crazy sometimes. All right, this was just for you guys. That's why this was for a website. All right, so let me actually go to my Unstoppable Family page where I actually have call to actions, and you always are. We'll just use one of these. You always right here. I mean, I'm talking no sooner than immediately. Like immediately, always your link has to be right here. It's got to be clickable. Okay, that's in your video so they can go somewhere. And then when it comes to blog posts or whatever it might be, you can always send them over to your blog or Facebook post. You send them to your blog. If you're on a blog post, you always want to say, if you want to know more about how I get healthy in fitness or how I work from home, always send them somewhere or fill out your information, give them instructions.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so basically, because you said they have to know how to find my website, my Vima site, but I don't have any products or anything on my blog. So is that just a private conversation?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I was reading and I got distracted. I apologize. Someone sent me a message right away and I got distracted and I missed what you just asked.
So when the blogs were first created, when Vincent first created the blogs, there's a page that says products.
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of that page and I just made mine so across the top it covers my 4 topics.
Mm-hmm.
But you said to me in the email conversation that I needed a way for people to find out what my business is.
Yeah.
So is that a private conversation or should that be one of those links up there?
Well, I mean, you should have if you have health and fitness, you need to share with them what your health and fitness is, or you need to put a banner on the right hand side. They need to find it. They need to know what your answer is, right?
Okay.
That's why we have all those banners on the sides of our blogs because people want to know what it is that you got. So you might be giving them great content, and you want to have that link there after all posts. You want to send them over to, let's say, Vima. You want to have a banner on the right side so they know what you're offering.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good. All right, so let me. So what was the question, Christine? Okay, Christine. The reason why I said that to Tracy is because she is. We were having some video content. She's at the point where she just is looking to get people called to action right now. She's comfortable with her brand, her blog. She's really comfortable with what she has. There's a couple things that she can do that can help just craft what she's doing currently. So certainly, you guys can utilize some of the notes in week 4 if it's needed, but not everyone is at that space that Tracy is. Okay, that's why we're working together on this. You want to come out here, Christine, so we can kind of get some things to clear for you? No, I think you should be unmuted. You want to jump on out here? So to make sure that you're here. Let me get you unmuted, honey, because you were muted. There you go. Yeah, you can. I mean,
there we go.
Yeah, hi. Sorry about that. I didn't notice you were muted. There's a couple of you guys are muted. If you put your hand up, then I'll first certainly know you guys want to come out. Yeah, and it's because Tracy's is feeling a little bit more. She's pretty much there. She just needs to carve out some things.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss something.
No, you did not. That's why we come here. See, this is the cool part, guys. You all are working obviously on your own when it comes to the weeks and the workshop and getting your stuff done. When you come here, I'm here for you to get work done with you. So if there's certain things that are coming up for you guys, then just like Tracy's, she's she's really defined. She can make a couple, carve out a couple new little things and boom, start changing the way she's connecting, communicating, and the way people are taking action. So I get to this part, video structure at the end. That's why I let you guys just go completely loosey-goosey on your videos, figuring it out, and then we start typing. Okay. So how are you doing? How are things coming for you? Is there anything that you want to kind of come out here with? If not, I'll jump into Guy. I know Guy's got his hand up.
Unfortunately, Matthew's not on here. We were having some issues with both of us getting on here. So he's going to have to check the recording out.
He's here. He's here. I see him.
Oh, did he get back in?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, fantastic. Hi, Matthew.
Hey.
So, we've obviously been we've been doing separate videos this week, and I guess one of the things that I'm wondering is, I know that the course is kind of set up for one person to kind of be talking about their own story and their own fear and all of that, and so we kind of went off and we did separate videos. should we be doing these together, or are we doing it right? Or we're supposed to be doing them apart? I'm just,
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna hear some crazy background noise. 1 second. There we go. Some people were unmuted. So you asked, should you be doing separate ones or should you be doing them together?
mhm.
Yeah, well, it's really it's how you guys want to be developed as your brand, right? Do you guys have a site done or ready?
Yeah, but we're totally reworking it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, let me
not
ask
in
you
good
then.
shape
How
right
do you guys feel? Are you both talking, you think, to different groups, or are you really coming through this together?
now. Are we talking to different groups of people?
Yeah.
No, I would say that we're definitely targeting the same groups of people. But the way that Matthew talks and the way that I talk and the people that we would reach and the people who would respond to us would be very different because we have
Yeah.
very different styles.
Which is awesome. And that's my husband and Brian and I. You guys haven't really met Brian yet. He is as mellow as Jello as can be. He's like Zen dude, and they call him Deepak Swano, right? Because he's just cool and smooth. I'm a maniac, so we totally do separate things. And you're right. You will attract and communicate to the same person, but you're going to attract someone totally different than Matthew would.
Right.
Right? So story videos, I had my own story video forever because I was the one that started the business. I was the one that retired Brian. I was the one that had the vision. So now that's my story, why I was doing it. Brian has his own story. My husband talks about how my wife had a vision bigger than him and how this is what I had and he wasn't on board. And then he watched what happened for me and he followed what was happening for us. And then he got on board and now he sees the life that we can have. And now he lives the life of his dreams, surfing and snowboarding around the world. That's not my story. That's his,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you both will have a similar story, but you're going to be able to communicate to the same people, but in a different manner. And your stories and the way you communicate with these people are very different. So you do want to, both of you, really be focusing on, you know, your story and the way you're going to communicate with these people. So what I would do for the two of you even is separate it. Do what we did with Ashley and Terry. Really write down your key elements, right, in your story and how you communicate with that person your own way, because you guys are going to totally attract different people. And then you guys do on your blog, I mean, you'll have, maybe you have, maybe all of your blog posts or maybe your video series is Christine's perspective or, from Matt, because people are going to really love that. When you have content history of the two of you, they love seeing the differences and they get to then see who you are. You following that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So give me a couple of your topics of yours and Matthew, let's see what his would be. And let's see how they, go together without you guys talking about it. What would yours really be?
Our story, or what do you mean?
Yeah. Like the three, like how I did with Ashley and Terry, like the kind of the three main, your story, but like the three main key, maybe content pieces that you would share as to that group that you're speaking to.
Okay. For me, it would be that I was living my life by default. Um,
Okay.
I thought I was being proactive about it and doing the right things, but um, my health was suffering. Wasn't able to have a child, and at the same time, was wanting to make sure that when it came to the way that I was going to be working, that when I had a child, that I would be able, to be there for them, not have to put them into daycare or anything like that.
Okay.
Ashley's story actually is pretty close to mine. I mean, when I started my first business 8 years ago, it was because I was terrified of being the mom that wasn't there for her children.
Okay. Right.
But that story, still don't have children at this point. Really, the most recent story is that we completely redesigned our lives. We got to the point where our lives were stagnant, and we just said, no, we need to start being deliberate about this, and let's get ourselves into an environment that's going to foster what we want.
Okay. Keep talking.
And so we actually picked up and moved out of state, and we made the decision in a matter of like, I think it was a day. A month later, our house was on the market. 2 months later, our house sold. And, we've now been in our new place for 2 months. And it's changed everything. We're athletic again. We work out 6 days a week now. We're extremely proactive about our health. I just got test results back that are phenomenal. My health is getting so much better.
Yay.
So for me, it's a blend of a story, and it's really all about what it comes down to is it's all about lifestyle by design, not by default.
Okay. Wow. Hold on. Did you write that down?
No, I'm gonna have to watch the recording later, probably.
Okay, because all right, I just wrote it down. All right, so because we've always, our cards say we're lifestyle by design because you guys are 4-hour work week people like we are, right? That's I remember talking about this, but that was huge. Do you understand that this could be this is like, what a great tagline. Living lifestyle by design, not default. That's a really great.
Yeah, I already.
Yay! Come on, that was so good.
I already wrote that down.
Awesome. Yeah, I wrote
that.
I
Shared that
this morning.
Okay, great. Lifestyle by design, not default. Creating a lifestyle by design, not default. Own that. Wear that for a while. Because that what you just said, I don't know about you guys. Anyone else? You guys hands up or just come on and communicate. What you were just doing right there, Christine, was like bam, bam, bam. That's valuable content for people. That has a kick-ass story for people to really hear. Now you're starting to. Are you guys starting to? As you were speaking, I was going, oh yeah, that's exactly who they are. You guys feeling that? Did you guys get muted? Did you guys just stop talking?
Oh no, I'm still here. I was thought you were talking to the group.
No, yeah.
I don't know what the group is saying.
Yeah, let's hear. All right, let's hear the group. Let's see if you guys get a peanut gallery. You guys are always so polite, which is great. You let us talk, but it's really fun when you guys jump in here. Anyone? Are you guys? How are you guys feeling this? Tell me. The rest of you guys listening. It's really awesome when the listeners hear how it develops. See, you were developing right there. It was like, someone want to come out?
Can you hear me, Rhonda? This is Guy.
Oh, hey, come on out, Guy. Hi, buddy.
So I met these guys. I met Matt and Christine in Tempe as well as you. And it's pretty awesome hearing the development that's coming because the conversations that I had with them super congruent with what they're talking about. And it's very, very easy for me to digest. It doesn't feel forced. It sounds very, very genuine. I agree with you 100%. I think that it's something that they should probably hang on to and wear for a little while.
Yeah.
Because it feels genuine. It feels right. So, just my 2 cents, anyways.
I agree. I want you guys to really, wear that one because this is how development it works, and this is what I love the most about this workshop is we have to just do this because see, you guys know your story, you know what it's about, but you're like, oh, how am I going to put it together? But as it starts to flow together, it's starting to like tidy up into like a little ball. We're like, okay, I can see it. This is kind of who we are now. And then we'll just get really defined in how it looks. Because once you're getting these story points, you're kind of letting it wear through as to how you want to be portrayed to people, then you can look and go, oh, that's the outfit I need to wear for that person, if that makes sense. That's kind of how
It's 1:00.
Thank you, Steve. That's kind of how you want to look at it. So wear this one. Go, you guys do your series, and I'll give you the homework. But that you got, it was really awesome. Living life by default, not living life by default. Healthy, their health was suffering. See, this is your setup. My health was suffering. We really weren't, living the life we wanted to. We needed to redesign our life, and now we have. Now we live deliberate. We're healthier. We're this solution. If you want to have the lifestyle that we've got, go here. Do you see how you set it up? This is what I had. This is the problems I was solving. I solved those problems this way, and now I got your answer. See, those are the best marketing style videos, but they're still your story that still help keep defining you. So then now your videos are talking about how your life was suffering, what was going on for you, like how your health was suffering. That's one major content video. And then you have a solution for that. What is your guys' primary, or what do you offer? So I know
our backend is GRN.
Okay, right. I knew that. What did you have? Anything else for health? Anything? No.
No, but I might be able to get something for it, actually.
I mean, if
The
you
person
want,
that
you
I've
know,
been
of course.
working with for the past couple of years.
Yeah, because what I hear from you, that could just be, it doesn't have to be a business you have. It's just, it's a solution that you now have. And maybe that's how you ended, like in
Mhm.
travel. Now we can travel. Now we, you know, we're healthier because we really understand, you know, what it's about. When you travel, your mind and your body and everything gets better. Right. And so then that can always be
Mhm.
your, you know, get out and live, or get out and you know, travel the world, get out and do stuff. Like ours will always be unstoppable. So you guys will start seeing, you'll close all your videos with your tagline: go out and live a life by design, not default. Right. That,
Mhm.
right, that can be part of, if that's your tagline, it can be part of how you always share your brand in everything that you do, through your content and then through your closing message. So just wear that, you know, wear that, because you guys, there might be a way, if you do add health and fitness, that really sounds good for you, but it doesn't have to be, right? It's who you are. It's what how you've changed your lifestyle, and now we have now more freedom because we work for ourselves. We want to help people do it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, all right, good. Are you guys feeling good? You guys have some material to work with this week on a video series? Really getting focused on your video series?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Because your brand, I think by next week, you guys were like, this is it. This is totally how we want to look, how we want to feel. And then, you know, all of your content will be delivered in a really similar fashion, because now you have a point. It's like you're standing on a stage. Now you're talking directly from that message. See, because when, for instance, I speak on stages, when I get on stage, I have to have a point to my message, right? I have to tell them, you know, why I'm here, and I have to get that message across. So I always think of your brand is always kind of that point and message that you want to always deliver. That's who you are. You got to deliver that message, that story all the time, and then give them something that they can take from you, they can get from you. And so when it comes to now starting to get you guys really defined on point, everything you do now has a purpose, opposed to like, oh, I'm just going to do a video here, I'm going to do a video here, I'm going to do a video here. You got to have a point and a purpose. And when you understand what your umbrella is, that your point and your purpose will always continue to come out.
Yeah.
So cool. So keep getting really defined on that one. Awesome. Yeah, good guys. All right, Guy, you want to jump in here? I know your hands up. Then we got Edward. I know Kaplan's coming out. Perfect. You guys rock it. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of interesting, and I've got a little background noise. I'm downstairs at the Intercontinental, actually.
Oh, you're here.
It
Awesome.
is interesting because
I want to do some private stuff with you guys that are here. So it's just really fun.
when I first got into it, and I've only been doing this for a couple months,
Mhm.
and the idea in my head was make money, make money, make money, and also that everybody else was interested in making money and making money and making money, and it's kind of mutated at this point into building relationships and helping people better their lives. And the place where I've come from, I fully understand how that feels. From being in a place where I was hopeless, and now understanding that I have the ability to do whatever I want to do. Whenever I want to do it, it's all about making the choice to do it.
Mhm.
So my if you've seen my videos, they have started changing from this is how you can make money to this is how you can change your life. And I'd like to be able to show you how to do that. And at the same time, we can make money doing it. So I actually have an ILN blog that's being made now, and it is even congruent with what I'm talking about, but that's okay because I can change it.
Yeah. Oh,
The tagline that I've got on there is
what is that now?
come in and learn. It's not even built yet. It's still in
Okay.
process.
Okay.
But
Good.
It's
Perfect.
the online wealth guy, and come in and learn how to live a more leveraged lifestyle, which is okay.
Mhm.
But I'm not exactly sure if that's the right way to approach it.
Okay, because
So
because this is what does happen. We start to actually see that when it's all about the money stuff, it's really not as attractive, right? Everyone can show you how to make money. It's how you can,
sure,
right? And it's how
right,
you can actually, why they want to choose you to be the guy,
right.
the guy.
And I'm full on Gen Xer and Harley rider and
Okay.
sports enthusiast. So there's lots of people that I can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Oh, we may have lost Guy downstairs. We may have lost you, bud. All right, your mute, your volume's down, so we may have lost Guy and his connection. All right, so here, Edward, I'm gonna have you jump out here, buddy. Or no, I'm sorry, it was Edward's next, and then you, Kaplan. It's so funny I call you Cappy because you're because your email.
Hey, Rhonda, you hear me?
Yeah, hey, buddy, come on out.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, all right, got me?
Yep.
All right. Hey, yeah, I've been listening. I kind of know the direction I want to head.
Okay.
As far as where I want to go. A lot of it's dealt with, I don't know if you saw my video on my story, which
Yep.
a lot of my history pertains towards suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And having been, my experiences, a lot of it having dealt with playing sports and fighting fires on a hotshot crew, is kind of leading and teaching and pushing and motivating, which are a big strength of mine. But the question or my issue that I'm having is how to reach out and kind of find the certain groups without making it about money, like with health, finances, opportunities, so on and so forth.
Okay, so let's do what we've done with everyone else here, because you're gonna have like this is who I am. Like, I'm a motivated, I like the same stuff, but I really am all about being unstoppable, and everything I talk to the people, it's about how to make it through tough times, how to get what you want. That's kind of my style. So for you, let's go through what you just said, your list. Maybe let's talk about 3 different areas that you can talk with. Maybe there are problems that you could be solving for that specific group. So you've got sports, leading. You had leading, pushing, doing motivation. Let's talk about the group that would maybe connect with you the best. Okay, so when we do that, you look at ourselves. Okay, so if you can't find your customer in your own mind, then we look at ourselves. Okay, so because you will attract people that are like you. It helps you start to define who's that person that I really want to connect with. Now, certainly there's a big, broad span of people there. So if you could get, really more defined as to how they look at you, that it's going to help you connect with that right customer as well. So let's kind of go through that with you. Are there some areas, like, I want you to talk your story out a little bit, like we were doing with Christina and Matthew, Tracy, Ashley, and Terry. And let's see if you can start to see where those target spaces are that you can really start focusing on.
Well, I guess the strength that I have is relating motivation with sports or anything with physical activity.
All right.
Also having coached, I've coached girls softball for a while. I've coached soccer, basketball, coaching baseball. So I've coached both, female and males. The strength that I've had with kids is getting them to believe actually that they are better than they think they are.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's just connecting. One thing I've learned is to deal with, and that's where I'm confused, is I can deal with various types of people. I can sit and talk with a businessman, no issues. Was lacking in motivation. I could talk to a Vietnam vet who's thinking about suicide. I could talk to a young boy who's kind of timid, playing sports.
Okay, let me ask you that.
That's where my issues.
Okay, so what? And you don't have to answer it right now because you may not have the answer right now. These may all have different faces. What is the commonality that all of those people have that you are helping them with? Okay, so you've got this.
I guess right off the bat is lack of motivation or lack of self-worth.
Okay.
But then again, that could be so broad.
Okay, so let's look at this. All right, so our athletes, do they have a lack of motivation?
They could get into a funk where they do lose motivation.
Okay, and
that's where you get people hitting the slumps.
Okay, keep going. Okay, so what other ways do you help these people because there's something about you. I can't tell you what it is. There's something that you're doing for these people. Because although you think it's a broad spectrum of people, like people that lack motivation, but you're going to be now the way that you're going to target, and let's say we can start with you doing a video series, is how to get out of slumps, how to get through, right? How to. Maybe you're the guy that has all the answers of how when someone is in a business slump, a sports slump, a motivation slump, a life slump. See that? You've got.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay. So they're all different, but there's all something that you can talk to every one of those people with the same message as well. So not everyone has a slump. Not everyone's not motivated. So you are talking to the people, the biggest broad of people that are in that sector, that they fall into that spot one time in their life or another.
Gotcha. One thing when I was hot shot, one thing I always used to say when I was pushing for motivation to motivate others is more pain now, less later.
Okay.
And that's one thing that I've related to get people to push through that. And I guess that's where a lot of my strength comes, is when they are in those slumps.
Okay.
And then as far as personal, I went from being a hot shot to where I was stronger than could be, to being a husband, to in a tough marriage, to feeling so little. And so I've been on both ends of the spectrum, as far as on top of the world to feeling like nothing. So, and one thing that I found with that, and I heard it from Tony Robbins, is where he said you're a reflection of the expectations of your surrounding peers.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a big part of why I joined ILN. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm looking for GNR. That is why, because everybody here. So what I don't know what to do is to, I guess, just stay away from that stuff.
Stay away from what stuff?
So I need to stay away from that. Promoting that, but just leave that on my blog, for those are ways that you can get yourself out of the funk.
Okay, this is good.
How do I do that?
Okay, perfect. Okay, so remember what I told, forget who it was. I think it was maybe Christine, or it was Tracy. For every, 3 pieces of content, you do a direction video, or for every 3 pieces of direction, you give a pure content video. See, this is how we start, guys. This is how we create a following. People want to keep following you because you're not always selling them something. You're giving them something great, but then you're also having something on your blog. Let's say it's a banner, ILN banner, or GRN banner, whatever it may be. They have options in your blog. See, but we build that list. But that's how when we're communicating through who we are, through, let's say, your motivation stuff, then maybe every 2 or every 3, you give a video that's really giving them direction. This is, or all of your videos at the end, you say, I hope this really motivated you today to get out of that space. This is what I truly love to do, and I've been able to have time for myself, because I work for myself and work from home, or I work, whatever the languaging you say. So you can direct people somewhere without selling them. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be click the link below. You don't have to always do it like that.
Yeah.
It can be like, wow, I hope this helped you today, and I motivated you to maybe get out of that space you're in. I love sharing with people how I have been able to have total time freedom to get into that space too. And feel free to go, take a look at what that is. Right? So you can give them tons of content, motivation stuff, but then your motivation still, people are going to want to know what you have. That's the best part about relating. That's why when we do have a brand, people, they get drawn to you because they like who you are and they like the stuff that you're delivering. But once you naturally like someone, you want to kind of know what they got too.
Exactly. And one last quick question. This has helped me a lot. Is I am working on the book on the effects of suicide, and I do have stuff written.
Okay.
And today, because I've had my blog set up, but I haven't had any subscribers, I was trying to figure out a way to attract subscribers, and I've thought about putting something up, doing a video, and then at the end of the video is for, hey, if you guys are want to see where I'm headed, where I'm going with this, the first 50 people or 30 people to subscribe, I will personally email you portions of my book at extended times. So yeah, I don't know how that would work.
that's a fun way to do a video. It's a great way to do a post, right? I mean, I get people all the time to my blog just because I, say, wow, the Unstoppable family is, got new things are going on, or I got my new ebook. Make sure you guys know that when you register for go to my blog and register for my, subscribe to my blog, I give you my ebook, How to Live, Practical Guide to Living Unstoppable, and I give them Think and Grow Rich. So that gets people there automatically because people want that kind of stuff. So you could that's an easy Facebook post. You always direct them to your blog. Videos direct people to their blogs. That's why were you on that Marketing Mondays call I did that really helped people just naturally grow subscribers and people to their blogs by doing reviews? Did you see that video I did? That webinar I did on Monday night.
I don't think I did.
All right, you're going to want to see that one. That one rocked. It was all about, well, I guess I say it rocked, but it's a great way for you to get subscribers and people to your blog by doing.
Actually, no, I did see it.
Yeah, that's how you get people over there. You start sharing them and you say, hey, I'd love to offer you guys, you can put your blog on there. If people like it, they come over. But you can offer stuff to people and encouraging them to come to your blog. And then you on your blog, you can have as an autoresponder too, right? You can have an autoresponder when they subscribe. They get that automatically. When you go to my blog, there's a pop-up that says if you fill out your information, you will automatically go to my blog, Unstoppable Family, you'll see. You do a pop-up like that. That's a really great way to get people immediately to subscribe as well.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. All right,
alrighty.
Good.
Well, thank you.
Good. Yeah, you guys. So this week you'll have a really good audio series. You really should go through each of these areas and maybe now focus on these people, how you've assisted these people, and say, okay, I'm going to do a video series for everyone about how to really get out of a slump, right? And the video series can talk to a different person each day.
Gotcha.
Okay. Awesome. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, cool. All right, guys, let's see. I know, Brian, I saw your hand was up. It's down now. Did you want to jump on out here? Anyone else want to come on out here and go through this? If not, I'll go through the second.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hey, buddy, come on out.
I'm not sure about the hand raising thing.
Okay.
I can figure that out.
Sorry.
Okay, so I maybe jumped the gun a bit, but I put my second video up on the page. That's where we're supposed to put them, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's good because you guys I view all of them. You guys are also, it's always good for everyone else to view them too, because that's how they get their inspiration. And some people are a little more advanced. Like Randy Lehman, he's really, really good at his videos. He's not here today, but he's awesome. He rocks his videos out. And you guys really get to see how other people are doing them. That's why I really love you guys watching each other's stuff, because then you really get to see. Okay, so go ahead, tell me.
Well, so I made that one video and it was super long. It was like 10 minutes or something. But and then yesterday I redid that and posted it up there, and I got it down to about 3 minutes. But I'm still kind of like unsure about what I'm supposed to be. I mean, about what it is about me what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what do I have? What do I bring to the table? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go through that then. So, because this will be probably, I'm trying to get this to stop twisting that pinwheel of death. Can't stand that. All right. So let's do this for you then. You need to go through now. Let's talk about a video series, because this is when it'll start defining, because you got all that stuff in front of you, and we need to start getting you really more focused as to who that person is you really want to talk to. So let's talk about that. Who are the people that you can really connect to?
I mean, without sounding, I don't know how to make this sound weird, but I can connect with a lot of people. I mean, I can play a chameleon all day long, because I sell stuff all day long. That's what I do.
Okay, I get that, but let's talk about the person that you can make the most effects on.
It's echoing really bad.
All right. It's weird. It happens every time you're on it. It happens when you're on. Here, let me mute out Ed. Sometimes, are you in a headset?
Yeah.
Okay, that could be why. Sometimes the headsets will do it. I'll get everyone muted. Is it still echoing for you?
What's that?
Is it still echoing?
It is. I can deal with it if you
All
need
right,
me to.
I will mute myself out as you speak because that's what happens. I have to do that sometimes. All right, tell me, what are the people, specific people, that you can make the most effect on? I get you can talk to everyone. I can talk to everyone too, but I don't want to work with them. Who do you want to work with?
God, I don't know. I mean, I would guess people like myself. I mean, 40. You know, I'm 40 years old and a few kids, and I have, I have a full-time job that I'm trying to phase out at some point. I mean, would that be good? I just don't know. I'm totally lost on who I want to connect with. I like to mountain bike. I like to ski. I like to do CrossFit. I do all that stuff. But are those the people I want to talk to, or do I want to talk to dads?
Okay. See, these are good questions. But you see, you can talk to all these guys because you'll have content. We'll talk to all these guys. But what would be the main message for you? Go back to how Ashley was talking about her why.
Say that, what?
Okay, Ashley was talking about her why. That's how she came back. Okay. And you go back to, so you can talk to these guys, the dads, you can talk to the sports enthusiasts, but what is the why that you got? Because they may have the same why. See, we can talk to everyone, but are we solving a problem for all of them? So what is the problem?
My why is simple. I mean, I need to make, well, first of all, I need to get off driving on the road so much, and I want to be around my kids, and I want to make some money. I mean, in order to do that, I got to be able to replace what I'm earning in a job, which I'm kind of handcuffed to, because the health insurance and the car, and they pay for everything, but it's like they dangle that in front of you to keep you handcuffed to it. You know what I'm saying? And so my why is I got to get out of that situation and be able to watch my kids and not miss football practice and not miss baseball and swimming and all the stuff that I miss. I miss all of it.
So could you then create a video series that's talking to those people? Like, let's say let's pick 4 or 5 different topics, because this is what could happen. There's a lot of guys in your space, a lot of dads, a lot of guys, they're like, fuck, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this job. So you create those type of videos, and what's going to happen? Okay. So remember, it's the way it's your message. It's your core message is your brand. So your core message isn't that person. It's what solution you're solving for that person. So we always go back and look at ourselves. So if you are now solving this solution for yourself, you're talking to someone.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So as you are, you don't have to be there yet, but as you are developing, that's why we do it this way. It goes totally backwards, right? And it pops out the end. It's like an upside down machine to create your brand. See, everyone always does it backwards. They just start pushing. And then they're like, oh, this is who I am first, who I am. They're like, that's not really who I am. I'm this person that is solving this awesome problem with that same guy that's like me.
I see.
Okay. See, you do have it. You're just not sure how to get it out. So how you're going to get it out. And it's not the image, that image and stuff, that stuff's going to come. It's the message. Okay. Your brand is your message. The way it looks, you can do anything, right? I mean, we'll make it look like you. It's got to look like you and talk and define you, but it's how you're consistently speaking to that group, that core message every time.
I see. Yep.
Okay. So just so we can get some work done before we close up the shop tonight, and I give you guys the next steps of homework. What could those be? It's the dad missing, right?
Yes.
Missing definitely. Kids stuff. It's freaking driving on the road too much, right? Crappy pay, right? Okay. All right. Crappy cappy pay. You want to have happy cappy pay. All right.
That's what I want.
Maybe you're the happy cappy.
Yeah.
Right? So now
these call me Cappy all day long. That's what my close friends call me.
Oh, they do? Okay, good. Because I'm like, I just keep saying it because that's, like, maybe I shouldn't be calling them that. You could, now you're talking to these guys like, hey, this is Brian. This is Brian, the Happy Cappy, whatever you want to call yourself, because that'll come out. That's just fun to start doing. You're like, look, this video series is about, me really getting to the core of what I want out of life. It's like, and you talk about it. I'm a dad. I work every day. I want to be with my kids, and I'm looking for. I have solutions. I found solutions that I can help me do this, and so you can work through that. That's how you close. At the end, you're like, man, you know what? If you are resonating with this, you're feeling like this might be you too. I'd like to connect with you, work with you. There's a link I have below. There's, I have a banner next to me. Like, these are your call to actions, but they're not. Click the link below. Let me call you. Let me make you money. See the difference?
Yes, exactly.
You're like, look, this has been me. I've been able to really find some great solutions to help people doing it. Connect with me. Let me know. So there's your video. Now there's your wheel. That's your video. It's a blog post. You share it on Facebook, all over, and now people are hearing it. They get to your blog, they're like, wow, that's me. That's me all day long. I want that solution. Right. Solution. All we're doing is solving problems all the time because we have a solution. Okay? All your videos should be about the problems you're solving. Problems I'm solving. This is me. This was me. This is the solution I found. I got the solution for you.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, cool. This is hilarious. This Vincent, you guys know Vincent, just sent me a text. We were in Vincent's room, Shannon, Mark, and myself last night. He took a picture of the disaster we left in his room. We were having a disaster party. All right, this is funny. Okay, so are you guys seeing this now? All you guys, the rest of you guys getting this part? Because you're gonna get, man, this is gonna really come. I love this, Brian. Brian's the one that says he doesn't have it. You're nailed. You just gotta now feel it. Okay. You guys are really good. Now it's like the time to really, really tie it down and nail it down. Okay, nice. Awesome. This is good. Yeah. And Tracy, definitely, I agree with you. And that's why I wanted this to come out of you. Tracy says, she's like, I like what I am, but I really do want to be like, rock and roller. That's exactly how I see you. You need to be a bit bigger. We need to it's like the stuff that you're doing, but now it's like, this is who I am. You want me so bad. See, the point is, guys, we have to get ourselves to completely stand out of this crowd. That's the point. You're like so many people, but you've got to be totally, totally different than them. You might be like them, but you got to stand out a little bigger. There might be all like you. They all have the same solutions they're solving. But how can I be a bigger solution? Okay. Always think that way. Like, how can I be a bigger solution for them? Why would they want to work with me? And that's just getting good at what you're doing. And the way that you're communicating, the things that you're saying to people are really going to get them there. If you got, like, for instance, Starwin's on the line. She does homeschooling with her family. She's with her kids every day. She's got an incredible story because she can teach you how to homeschool and do unschooling. She's like, but I can be home with my children and I can actually make an income and do this. So, if this is something that you really want for yourself too, then take a look at, there's a link below me. It's going to show you this incredible program that I use, or just call me. See, that's like call to action, but awesome call to action. They're like, yeah, that is so me. I want that lady because you've got a solution for them. See, the content that we're always delivering, Tracy, health, fitness, awesome. Say, look, if you really want to be amazing, rock solid, be ultra healthy, then I want to talk to you because I'll help you get there. Click that link below me or go see that banner next to me or go to my blog. See, direction. But they want to work with you now because you've got something for them. And then what we're going to do by next week, when we get you guys the outlines for next week, certainly we want to, you guys are really going to start crafting what by the time we're done is your ebook content or just video content, more deeper video content and getting an ebook so you can give something away that's yours. Now remember, we have a resident writer. So you guys, need to take your content, put it together, and let me help you put it together. We can get that done for you really, really inexpensively. And a way that you guys just feel so awesome about it. If you guys need graphics too, on the Unstoppable branding page, Heather works with us. She's been a student forever. She's an incredible graphics person like Ashley, but Ashley's just booked. She doesn't have time. She needs to do her other stuff. So Heather she'll do banners, anything that you guys want, that can help you guys get more impactful. So this week, you guys are going to go to, you're finishing up week 2. We're now next week, we're going to go through these taglines. So we always do a week after. You do week 1, we're completing week 1, we do week 2, and we're completing week 2 now. So now we're going to be focusing on this next week is getting your taglines defined. Okay. So you guys are going to be going through this part of week 2, and whoops. Goodness, my thing keeps clicking on me. And we're going to really get you guys now these taglines defined. Okay. And then next week, we're going to go through what you did this week. So this week is going to be your video series, guys. Rock out your video series. Really, 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 really get your video series really crafted out. Let's see. Let's start. You guys can start today if you like, but we can always start on Monday. Usually we'll do them all the way through. Do some this weekend. And just get those people down, nail that solution, that person you're talking to, and always give them a solution and offer them the solution in however way you do it. It might be, hey, you know what, I want to work with you. If you want to get, healthier for your life, you want to be powerful in your life, I have a awesome link below. You can take a look at how to do that or how to work with me, right? Give them a call to action of where you want them to go. And if you have a website for your company, like the GRN one's awesome. You can send them there. You can send them to whatever links you have, or just encourage them to fill out your information so you can connect and communicate with them and let them be on your list. All right. Awesome work this today, guys. This is good stuff. You guys are really popping, and we just want to get you a little bit more tighter. And then, Guy, you and I'll see you downstairs, so we'll connect, and we'll get some more defined stuff done for you because I know you dropped off. And let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure. When I'm creating a post, do I download it from YouTube with my blog site address or download it from the short link from my blog site? All right. So when you're creating a post, I'm not quite sure your question here, Ed. I'm going to make sure that you're unmuted because when I talked about the marketing wheel on Monday. If you want to do a YouTube video, okay, and then we share it around our wheel. So if you take your YouTube video, you're going to want to have your blog address under the YouTube video, and then when you create it and turn it into a blog post, then you use your blog post to get people back to your blog. That's where you want your traffic to be. So it's always about getting your people to your blog. Or to, let's say, if it's a marketing page that you might be doing a video specifically about health and fitness or marketing. You can send them over there. Like I do videos specifically about travel, and I'll send people directly to the GRN page instead of my blog.
Got you. But my question is if I download it, I'll download it to YouTube, post on my blog site, and then I've done both where I've posted it on Facebook with the YouTube link, or I posted it with the short link for my blog.
Well, it just really depends on your objective.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Your objective is to get people to your blog. Then you really want to bring more traffic to your blog, right? But because that's when we shared on Monday about that marketing wheel. That's how we're bringing more traffic. You can always share your YouTube video. I even would like to encourage you guys, even on our fan page, is to actually share your blog post that you did so you get more traffic to your blog, so they're seeing that video there too. So you can do it both ways, you know what I mean? But if your objective is getting people over there, like my list, I go YouTube, put my blog in the description, blog post, short link, goes to Facebook, it goes to my email, but I don't give them all I got. When I do my blog posts on my emails, I do a little bit, and I say, go over and read it out of my blog. So I send them back to my blog.
Okay.
All right, awesome, good stuff. Okay, and now let's see. Where can I find last week's replay? Okay, last week's replay. It's in our back office, but it's also all of the replays, guys, are always on Unstoppable Branding YouTube channel. So you'll be able to go to the Unstoppable Branding YouTube channel, youtube.com/Unstoppable Branding, and you will be able to see all the replays there. They all have a date, a time, but then also in our members area under archive videos, under archive videos, video archives will be archives of all past calls, and there's a lot of different calls that are in there. Whoops, that's the wrong one. So in the members area, archive videos, and on the Unstoppable channel as well. Okay. There you go. All right. So this week, guys, video series, and you work through the week 2 tagline stuff. We're going to be digging into some taglines next week that really relate to you, and then you guys are going to really start crafting out what it looks like. All right. And I see I'm missing a couple people here. Okay, Starwin can't talk. Okay, gotcha. Okay, no problem. This is great. Okay, no problem. Starwin's at a gig. Her husband plays music. This is great. All right, cool. Let's we'll get some more. We'll really get to find this next week. I want you guys to get really, really tight. Look at your series, and then think of ways how you can be bigger and bolder, right? That you can stand out a little bit heavier. All right, you guys. You guys are rocking. You guys are good. Okay. Guy, I will see you. I'll see those that are here currently. I'll be downstairs in just a little bit. If you're still down there, I'll come on down. And all right, you guys, go be unstoppable. Rock and roll. Awesome. And good work this week, you guys. Really, really good stuff. And you guys are really, really close. I love it. It's awesome. All right, go out. Be unstoppable. We'll see you guys. I'll be seeing you for sure this next week. Awesome, you guys. Cheers. All right.